Good evening, Haverford Community, School Board, Dr. Rushi, Cabinet. My name is Joel DeBartolomeo. I'm the principal at Chestnut Walk Elementary School. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity today to share with you a day in the life of our students K through 5, what it would look like in a hybrid model. And here we are taking a look at a day in the life of a student in kindergarten through 5th grade in our hybrid model. Students will be clustered in cohorts of A or B, Mondays and Wednesdays, Tuesdays or Thursdays, kindergarten the same. Online Fridays will be for instruction, focus on interventions, enrichment, and social studies and science. Arrival and dismissal will be extended. We will be flexible. Here you see our instructional day will begin at about 9:10, kindergarten PM, about 1 o'clock. Logistics for the information about arrival and dismissal will come from your principal. We're going to take a general overview of the instructional day. Something new that we'll be doing this year, building in some breaks, which will be outside whenever possible. Students could get some movement breaks throughout the course of the day. Hand washing supervision by teachers will also be part of our day. Here we see an instructional day for a student in grades 1 through 5. Each day begins with a morning meeting. That'll be K through 5. English language arts will be between 100 and 110 minutes. Math between 65 and 70. Social studies and science about 30 minutes each day. Instruction for social studies and science will be a focus for Friday online sessions. Specials classes will be 60 minutes. Guidance will be its regular 30 minutes. And those classes will get outside for breaks when possible. Here's we see an example of a cohort moving through our specials classes. The same will be in play for kindergarten. And here we see what a kindergarten day might look like. Not too much different from how a kindergarten day would have looked 2 years ago. All of our decision making runs through the lens of our basis group. We are very much focused on the warm and compassionate environments that exist in all of our classes. We want to make sure we sustain the belonging and inclusion that we've worked so hard to build over the past 5 years. Thank you all for your continued patience and support. Be well.
Good evening. My name is Jillian McGilvery. I am the proud principal of Linwood Elementary School. And our hope tonight is to paint a picture of what your child's day might look like following a hybrid model. Here in all of our elementary schools, the most important thing, particularly after we welcome our students back after not seeing them for these long months, is to help our students reconnect with one another, building relationships with each other, reconnecting with children who they may have known last year from class, building some new friends, and really building strong classroom communities. That has always been a priority of ours. It is more than ever now a really, really important piece of what matters most when we're bringing our students back to school. As educators, as parents, as community members, we know that these past few months have been really, really difficult on our children, on all of us, but certainly our children. And it is our hope as the educators here in Haverford to give your child the experiences they need to feel connected to one another and connected to our school communities once again. We'll have some different protocols in place when students are arriving in the morning, when they're walking down the hall, when they're walking out to recess or to the cafeteria, and we'll be maintaining 6 feet of distance, and we'll be going through lots of hand sanitizer. But the things that won't change for your children are the welcoming greetings they receive each morning when they enter the building from staff members, from administrators, from their teachers who they've missed so much. They'll be checked in with and asked, how is your day? How are things going for you? As always, we have a very heavy focus on what we call our morning meeting at the elementary level, which is time dedicated to building that strong classroom community and helping students to connect with one another throughout the day. Those pieces will remain, they'll be in place. It might look a little bit different. Certainly we know we'll be maintaining social distance in the classroom. We know that half of our students will be present in front of us and the other half of the students will be remote. But we're going to do whatever we can, really looking at all possibilities of how we can create opportunities for students to engage with one another while they're in person, while they're at home. We know that the relationship building and the connections to one another are some of the most important pieces of school, and we look forward to getting back to that. One other piece I want to mention is specials. We also know that kids love specials. They get really excited and talk about what special they have today. Specials will continue, but once again, they'll look a little bit different. The special area teachers will be pushing into the classrooms this year. So music will be in the classroom, art will be in the classroom, library in the room, guidance in the room. PE, whenever possible, we're going to be outside getting some fresh air and playing around. So the schedule will be slightly different. We know that some of the students will be in school 2 days a week, and if some of the students are home from 2 days a week, how can we give those kids the same experience? So, for example, if Mrs. McGilvery's class is scheduled for music on Mondays, perhaps Mrs. McGilvery's class has music for 2 days or for the whole week, and then the next week her class goes to the library for the week, and the next class they go to art for the week, or perhaps it's half a week. So we're working closely with our specials teachers to create a model and a schedule that will work for all, allowing all of our students to experience specials in person and virtually.
Greetings, Haverford Township School District community. I'm Jabari Whitehead, principal at Chatham Park Elementary School. I'm here to talk to you about the classroom. What it's going to be like when your child arrives here at the classroom at any of our elementary schools. First, they're going to get to school. They're going to walk to a cone or designated area that's set up, and they're going to meet a caring adult. It's going to be a teacher. It could be a paraprofessional. It could be me. But either way, they're going to be meeting a caring adult. We have wonderful principals. We got caring teachers. It's going to be great. Now, where do they go next? They'll be physically distanced from one another upon arrival at that cone, and they'll follow their teacher into the building, physically distanced, until they arrive to the classroom. Upon arrival at the classroom, they will use hand sanitizer, which will be provided by the teacher as another precaution to get our day started. Now, once in the classroom, what happens next? You might ask. They have morning meeting, just like before. They're going to be wearing masks. They'll be physically distanced at their desk. They'll put their things down at their location. But then the conversation starts. They'll talk about the weekend. They'll talk about what happened the night before. The teacher will ask questions. They'll be able to play games that are physically safe, physically in a healthy manner, physically distant, so they can still connect with one another. They'll build bonds and friendships in this smaller environment because we only have half the students in. So there's a little gift there this time around. We have an opportunity for teachers to build even deeper relationships with this smaller group each day that they're here. Then the day moves forward. There's language arts. There's math still. There's special area classes look a little differently, where the specials will come to the classroom. But either way, we still have caring adults who will provide the meaningful instruction, provide even more feedback, even more frequent feedback to help your child succeed. There'll still be enthusiasm. There'll still be caring adults. And we'll create a vibrant environment here at the school. Student work on the walls will still be there. Artwork will be all over the building. A celebration of our students still will take place here in our classes. Then your child will go home. They'll be able to do the work provided. And then the next time they return, the same thing will occur. I'm excited about this. The principals are excited about this. The teachers are eagerly excited. They're thinking about how are we going to do our best for our children of this school district. And guess what? Our best is only the foundation for being even better. Parental involvement, we're going to involve our parents as well, virtually, physically distanced if there's opportunities for that. But we're going to find a way. Yes, we will. I'm Jabari White. I'm the principal of Chatham Park Elementary School. Oh, I forgot one thing. We'll make sure you know. Arrival will be staggered and dismissal will be staggered. Other than that, other than the mask, other than making sure our children learn, we're just going to build relationships and make sure every child is successful. I'm Jabari Whitehead, principal of Chatham Park. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to play a game, a healthy game. We're going to test each other on our multiplication facts. Are you ready?
Yes!
Youngest first. Get ahead started.
What's 9 times 5? 9 times 5 is 45. What is 8 times 7? 56.
Good evening, Haverford families. My name is George Ramundos, and I'm the proud principal of Manila Elementary School. The purpose of this video is to show you the day in the life of our elementary students utilizing the cafeteria when we come back to school. When we're coming down to the cafeteria, it is going to be essential that we're washing our hands. It's important that we're washing our hands thoroughly, counting for 20 seconds or singing happy birthday twice. Students will have the opportunity to wash their hands at the bathroom or in their classrooms. Come into the cafeteria, and once we come into the cafeteria, we're going to find our assigned cohort spot and then also our assigned seat that we are going to be sitting in the cafeteria. I'm going to sit down now with Maximus and enjoy my lunch as well. Hey Maximus, how are you? Good? How's everything going? Good? Yeah, I know I need a haircut. I get it, but yeah, I'm excited for the kids to come back too. Really excited.
Hello, elementary families. My name is Beth Mastrocola, and I'm the principal at Coopertown Elementary School. A primary focus for the upcoming school year will be allowing students and teachers to get outside as much as possible. There are many benefits to this, but we will primarily focus on mask breaks, taking in some fresh air, and also taking advantage of the many mental health advantages that come from being outside. Each elementary school principal is assessing their outdoor space and allocating space to each teacher. This will be true for recess, additional breaks, as well as for outside learning opportunities. I am standing outside a 4th grade classroom at Coopertown. We have set up an opportunity for a class and their teacher to perhaps do yoga, their SSR time, or maybe even to learn a TikTok dance with the whole class. We have very imaginative students and teachers at all of our schools, and we know they will make the best of this outside opportunity. We might ask you to send in some beach towels. Thank you.